Identify the type of each of the following reactions, stating the reason for your answers. The activity series is a table that lists metals in decreasing order of relative reactivity according to which displacement reaction occurs. The metals at the top are more reactive, displacing those at the bottom having a less reactive nature. Aluminum has higher reactivity than iron. Hence, it displaces iron and forms aluminum oxide. Here, only a single displacement takes place between aluminum and iron. Hence, it is a displacement reaction. Since heat is involved with the reaction, it is an exothermic reaction. Also, in this reaction, aluminum is getting oxidized and iron is getting reduced. So, it is a redox reaction too. Next reaction is this. Here, the reactants lead nitrate and potassium iodide react to form lead iodide and potassium nitrate. Due to an exchange of ions between reactants and products, a yellow precipitate of lead iodide is formed. Hence, it is a double displacement or precipitation reaction. Differentiate between alveoli and nephron on the basis of their structure and location and their function. Alveoli are tiny balloon-like air sacs. They are located in the lungs and are primarily responsible for gas exchange by facilitating the movement of oxygen into the bloodstream and carbon dioxide out, while nephrons are the functional units of the kidneys. They are structured as tubules and their main function is to filter blood, reabsorb necessary substances, and produce urine by removing waste products from the blood. List the steps for the synthesis of glucose by the plants. What special feature is found in desert plants related to this process? The steps for the synthesis of glucose in plants are light absorption. Plants absorb light energy by chlorophyll. Water splitting. Plants split water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen. Oxygen release. Plants release oxygen. Energy conversion, where plants convert light energy into chemical energy. Carbon fixation. Plants attach carbon dioxide to another carbon molecule. And glucose formation. Plants form glucose through the Calvin cycle. The glucose produced by photosynthesis can be used for plant growth and cellular activities. For example, it can be broken down in plant cells through respiration, which releases chemical energy for protein synthesis and cell division. Next part of the question is, what special feature is found in desert plants related to this process? Desert plants have a special adaptation called crassulacean acid metabolism that helps them survive in arid conditions. CAM allows desert plants to fix carbon dioxide at night when temperatures are cooler and moisture levels are higher. At night, desert plants open their stomata to absorb carbon dioxide and convert it into oxaloacetic acid or malic acid. During the day, the stomata remain closed so that no gaseous exchange can occur. The stored carbon dioxide is used during the day for photosynthesis. Explain the role of following enzymes in the process of digestion of food in humans. Digestion is the process of breaking down food into nutrients that the body can use for energy, development, and cell repair. Salivary amylase. It is secreted by the salivary glands in the mouth and it breaks down starch into smaller carbohydrates like maltose and dextrin. It initiates carbohydrate digestion. Pepsin. Located in the stomach, it breaks down proteins into polypeptides and it begins protein digestion. trypsin. It is located in the duodenum, which is the first part of the small intestine. It is secreted by the pancreas and it continues protein digestion. Lipase. It is secreted by the pancreas in the small intestine. It breaks down fats into fatty acids and glycerol. The figure shows the formation of an image by a lens shown by a thick line. Analyze the figure and answer the questions. What is the type of lens used? What is the nature of the image? If the image is formed at a distance of 30 cm from the lens and the image is twice the size of the object, then where is the object placed? Now the type of lens used is a convex lens. This is evident because the rays converge after passing through the lens. The image is virtual since it is formed behind the lens. Also, it is erect and magnified. If the image is formed at a distance of 30 cm and it is twice the size of the object, that means we have V equal to 30 and M equal to 2. Now magnification is also given by V upon U, which is also equal to 2. Now this means minus 30 upon U would be 2, or U is minus 15 centimeter. So the position of the object is minus 15 centimeter. The electric circuit in a clothes dryer contains two heaters, X and Y, in parallel. The figure shows the circuit connected to a 230 volt power supply. When both switches are closed, the current in X is 3.5 amperes. Analyze the circuit and answer the following questions. Calculate the power developed in heater X, and if the resistance of X is double that of Y, calculate the current in heater Y. Now power is given by V times I, where V is the voltage and I is the current. V is 230 and I is 3.5. So power would be 805 watts. Now I is inversely proportional to R. So half the resistance means double the current. Therefore, current in Y would be 7 amperes. The figure shows two resistors X and Y connected in series to a battery. The power dissipated for this combination is P1. When these resistors are connected in parallel to the same battery, then the power dissipated is given by P2. Find out the ratio of P1 and P2. For series, total resistance would be R plus 2R, that is 3R. Thus, power would be V square upon 3R. For parallel, the total resistance would be 2 by 3R. So, the power would be 3V square upon 2R. Thus, the ratio of two powers would be 2 upon 9. The cartoon below addresses a growing concern. What impact will the process shown in the image have on humans if they occupy the last trophic level? Explain. Pesticides are non-biodegradable and hence, as they move up the food chain through consumption, their concentration increases at each level, resulting in the highest concentration in the top predator, in our case, the humans. This process is called biomagnification. This might potentially lead to a range of health issues including cancer, neurological disorders, reproductive problems, and developmental delays.